Daily payouts, a very hot commodity in the prop firm space right now. A lot of traders are looking for them. Not many prop firms are offering them. So, which prop firms do offer daily payouts and which one is the best for you? This is what this video is all about. So, to do this research and to find out the best account for us, we're going to use StashAI, which is basically an AI assistant specifically trained on prop firms. So, the first question that we're going to ask is basically, hey, list me all the prop firms that have a daily payout accounts on the funded stage. Okay, now it's going to give us our answer. Let me just put my Sears glasses on now. Let's just wait for the answer to finish. There she is. So it looks like we have 4 prop firms that offer daily payouts. It's My Funded Futures on the Rapid Plan, Take Profit Trader on the Pro account, Top on Futures on the One Step Elite Daily, and Tradeify on the Select Daily payout policy, right? So it's going to give us all the prop firms that we're looking for. It's going to give us the website links, the key conditions on the funded account, and then some key distinctions as well. Now, we're looking for more than this. So basically, let's just go in a little bit more detail here and ask it, hey, can you list me all of the details on these accounts on the 50K size? Give me only the evaluation info first, and then we can just go into the funded rules after as well, just so all the information is not hitting us right away and we just get confused about it. Okay, now there will be a lot of information on this table, so let's just wait for the AI to finish this real quick. Okay, great. So we have the key table with all our key information, and then we have some differences between the different accounts. And then from this point on, we can make the decision whether we like one or we like a couple, so we can compare and contrast on the funded stage as well. So first things first, obviously price, right? We want to look at the price and see what the prices are. So my funded futures looks like it's $125 per month with the current discount. Take Profit Trader, 102 per month, so a little bit cheaper. Top on Futures, $130 per month with a discount code. And then Tradeify looks like it's a $99 one-time fee, which currently looks like it is the cheapest. Profit target looks similar across all, so a $3,000 profit target across all of these accounts. Minimum days to pass. This is where some of the differences start, right? So the minimum days to pass obviously is based on the consistency rule. So with a 50% consistency rule, my funded futures, you need 2 days minimum to pass these accounts. With Take Profit Trader, even though the consistency rule is 50%, they still require you 5 days to be traded. Okay, so you can reach the consistency in 2 days, but you still have to trade at least 5 days to actually qualify for a funded account. Top on futures, only consistency. So 45%, you need 3 days. And then Tradeify, 40%, you need 3 days as well. So right now, the quickest to actually get funded looks like is My Funded Futures, with the second one being Top One Futures in 3 days. Now, max drawdown looks pretty similar across all 4 as well. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Drawdown type is end of day, end of day, end of day, end of day across all of these accounts. There's no daily loss limit on either one. How many micros and minis are you allowed? Looks like these have a few differences as well. Doesn't look like any of these accounts have the same maximum contracts, right? So we start with 3 on Top on Futures. We go to 4 at Tradeify, 5 with My Funded Futures, and 6 with Take Profit Trader. In my opinion, with the current volatility that we're seeing, especially if you're trading something like NASDAQ or gold, you probably don't even need 3 minis to trade a $50,000 account. But if you're a big baller, you want to trade big size, looks like Take Profit has the biggest size. Reset fee looks like 95 and 95 are the cheapest for Top One and Tradeify, and then $100 to Take Profit and 157 at My Funded Futures. No activation fee on none of these accounts. So it looks like the prices that we saw here at the beginning, these are actually prices true cost to funding. Okay, there's no more activation fees after that. Bots looks like you can't trade with bots on My Funded Futures. You can't trade them with Take Profit Trader or Top One, and you can trade them on Tradeify with some restrictions there. And lastly, news trading looks like you can trade news trading across all of these accounts, except Top One Futures looks like there are some restrictions regarding news trading there. Okay. Now, key differences across these accounts. Obviously, if you can get your own conclusions out of this table, great, but the AI does a pretty good job at giving us some of the conclusions here as well. So, pricing only Tradeify looks like is a one-time fee, which looks like it is a benefit for especially traders that you're not passing within the first month, right? So it's taking a little bit more to pass. Fastest, as we saw, it's my funded futures, and then slowest take profit trader with the middle one, top one futures and Tradeify. Then it give us a couple of more conclusions here, which we basically just talk together. Now you can jump directly to the funded account and see, okay, across all of these accounts. Or what I like to do first as well is, hey, are there any significant differences from this table on the evaluation versus when you get funded on these accounts? Okay. This way we can see, hey, do the profit targets change? Does the drawdown change? Does the max drawdown change as well, right? Does the type change? Did the daily loss limit change and all that? That way we can get a little bit more information on the funded accounts. And then again, it's up to you if you want to choose between two or three of them. Or again, get the full table, right? Hey, if you just want the full table with 4 accounts, you can do that as well. So let's just wait for the AI here to give us our answer. Okay, let's see what happens. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just wait for that to finish. Okay, so looking at the table, looks like on my funded futures and take profit trader, the drawdown type actually changes from end of day to intraday. And as you can see, it has a little red icon just because it changes against you. Okay, top on futures and Tradeify does stay end of day. Consistency rule is removed on all of these accounts. That's why they are daily payout accounts. There is no consistency rule. A daily loss limit, you have none for my funded futures and take profit. And then you have a daily loss limit on Tradeify and top on futures. Payout restrictions, there's a $500 minimum and a $2,100 buffer required first. No max cap, so there's no payout cap basically, which is super crazy. With take profit trader, doesn't look like we have a minimum or a maximum payout. We just need to clear the $2,000 buffer zone. With top one futures, there's a $500 minimum, a $1,000 maximum per request with a 50% progression rule. Basically, half of that payout needs to be from new profits since the last payout. With Tradeify, $250 minimum payout, a $1,000 cap here as well. And looks like there is a 2x profit rule, meaning that you can request 2 times the profit earned since the last withdrawal, and you need the $2,100 buffer. Profit split looks like it's fairly similar, except for take profit trader, which is 80-20 here. And obviously, it's going to give you those conclusions here as well. Now, based on these specific tables, you can start making a couple of decisions of, which account suits you the most. Whether you want to make a pricing decision, go with the cheapest, which looks like it's Tradeify. Whether you want to make a decision based on speed, right, where you can get the payout, where you can get the fastest payout, right, looks like it is my funded futures with 2 days. Or whether how the drawdown changes and how the restrictions are on the payouts. So let's say this is not enough information. You're like, okay, hey, I need the full table for the funded accounts on all these 4 account types, please. This way we can see all of the rules on exactly what payout targets we need to hit, exactly how much we can take out, and so on. And that way we can probably make a better purchasing decision, which is basically what we need to do as traders, right? Not just go with what is the cheapest or what is the best sale out there, which you definitely can't. But if you want to go with what has the best rules, I don't care about the money. I don't care how much it costs. I just want the best rules. And we need to do this type of research. Okay, so let's see. It's setting this table up for us right now on the rules and the key details for the funded stage. Okay, let's just wait for this to finish. Okay, cool. So, drawdown type, as we saw the changes, it's intraday for my funded futures and take profit, and then end of day for top one and Tradeify. The drawdown doesn't look like it changes. It locks at $100, $100, and $100, except for take profit trader only on the starting balance. No daily loss limits on the My Funded Futures and Take Profit, but there is a $1,000 daily loss limit on top on futures and Tradeify. Scaling plan on both of these versus you just get the full contract amount at the beginning. No consistency rules. Obviously, there is a payout frequency of daily, so there is no consistency rule. We went over the payout caps together. Buffer required looks like it is 2100 and 2100 for Tradeify and My Funded Futures, and only 2000 for Take Profit and Top One. Pretty similar though. And then we went over the special payout rules. Well, there was none for My Funded Futures and Take Profit Trader, right? As long as you have the buffer, right, and you maintain that buffer before you request the payout, you're good. But there is a daily progression rule and a daily continuity rule for Top on Futures and Tradeify. Max accounts is 5 on each. And then there's also a funded reset fee, it looks like, for Take Profit Trader and Top on Futures. Let's say you pass the challenge and then unfortunately you fail the funded account. You can actually pay this fee to get the funded account without having to restart the challenge all over again, if that's what you wish. Okay. And then you have some news and then you have some bot and news restrictions here if they're allowed or not to trade with these firms. Again, this AI gives you a couple of the key information here. And what I'd like to ask at the end would be this. Give me an ROI conclusion on how much these accounts cost to get, and also compared to the max first payout if someone reaches, let's say, 55,000 in balance. And lastly, give me a recommendation on why I should choose one account over the other. This is probably that question that kind of finalizes everything, because as you can see, these accounts, even though they are daily payout accounts, they differ a little bit from each other, whether that's on payout policies, whether that's on price, whether that's on drawdown. So it just depends what type of trader you are and what exactly you're looking for. That's why I really don't like these videos on the internet. Hey, this account is the best or that account is the best. The best to what? The best for what, right? Because you can see for yourself, all these accounts are better or worse on specific things, right? And it's up to you, the trader, to decide which account is better for you. And that's why I love using this AI, because as you can see, it's completely unbiased. It just tells you the rules and just gives you the comparisons between these prop firms. And you, at the end of the day, you, the trader, make the decision. What do you value the most, right? Okay, let's check this out right now. Gave us the table and then the recommendations. Let's wait for this to finish. And now let's check the table. So let's see the true cost of funding. We already saw gross above the buffer, right? So looks like we need again, the buffers on each account. 5,000, as I said, was the balance that I said it should have the account. So there's a gross above that. If there's a cap on each payout, and then how much the trader actually nets. So after the split, 2,600 with My Funded Futures, 2,400 with Take Profit Trader, 900 with Top on Futures, and 900 with Tradeify, right? After the splits. This is before the split, basically, right? This is after the split. And then the ROI is exactly here. So almost 2,000% ROI, again, from the total cost to funded to actually the net to trader, 2,300 on Take Profit Trader, 600 almost on Top on Futures, and 800 almost on Tradeify. So this just goes to show as well, like, why these prices are different, right? As you can see, the accounts that are cheaper usually tend to have a bit more caps, and the accounts that are more expensive, usually there are no caps at all. And then there's also some key takeaways basically here, which accounts to choose depending on what, right? So, hey, choose My Funded Futures if this is what you're looking for, right? Automated strategies, bots, absolute highest cash extraction potential, right? Basically getting the biggest payout possible. And then if you can tolerate an intraday trailing drawdown, choose Take Profit Trader if you trade manually, if you want the highest ROI percentage, and you're fine with an 80 to 20% payout split. And again, you're fine with an intraday drawdown. Choose Tradeify if you want end of day drawdown. you use bots and you want the lowest upfront cost. Okay, so this will be the cheapest account possible. And you're comfortable with smaller but frequent $1,000 withdrawals. Okay, rather than just taking a $2,000, $3,000 profit like my funded futures or take profit trader, which have no payout caps. And then absolutely you can find out a lot more about these accounts, how the consistency rule works, right? How does an intraday drawdown compares with an end of day drawdown, right? Is it really worth it to trade the challenge with an end of day and then switch to an intraday during a funded account? How does that change? Like you can ask all of this to this AI. It's been great. I've been using it. A lot of our members from this channel have been using it as well. The link will be down below. It's free to use. Just create an account with your email and password and you're good to go. Ask it anything you want about accounts that you already have or accounts that you think you want to purchase. This is the future. I know I'm tired and I know you're tired of just seeing videos and posts about this account is the best and that account is the best and buy this because it's the biggest sale. But again, it's very biased, right? This AI, the biggest benefit to you, the trader, is it is completely unbiased, and you will be making the decision at the end of the day which platform is best for you. Just like we did together in this video, we kind of went through all of the rules, evaluations, funded accounts, ROIs, everything that we need to make better purchasing decisions. I'd definitely love to make more of these YouTube videos. So if you did like it, make sure you hit that share, like, and subscribe button because it definitely helps the channel a lot.